All right. Like I said, my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti, so I'll be taking us on this section. I believe that we are going to enjoy this section tonight. Every Sunday, 8 p.m., we do have this together, so we need to also get it done tonight. We want to appreciate God Almighty who made it possible for us to be here. We spend about another 8 days, and here we are tonight. Without God beside us, we wouldn't have been here. His mercies endure forever. So thank you for making it, for being part of us. Enagic is a Japanese company. Since 1974, this wonderful company is up and running, producing this wonderful technology called Kangen machine. Kangen is a Japanese language. It means return to origin. Now, this technology comes to existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. Spring water is a rock water. That is the original water that God has given us for humanity. And this group of Japanese doctors discovered that wherever we have spring water locations, most people that have access to the water do call it miracle water. And that is the reason why that made them to collect water from 5 different locations, different countries, to check what is present. And what they found out was amazing, was about what we're about to show you tonight. And they also continue on their research because it's not easy for people to get access to spring water. For example, we live in Lagos. The next one that I know that is closer to Lagos is Osun State. So it's not easy for people to get access to spring water. So usually very far away from where we live. And they also look at it that, okay, there is a particular rock called titanium rock in the soil. Titanium rock, using titanium rock to make a plate, and when water passes through titanium rock, an electric shock on it, there will be total separation of positive electron and negative electron. And that process is called ionization. And that is the birth of Kangen machine. And they decided to name it Kangen because they are Japanese doctor. And Kangen is a Japanese language. It means return to origin. So what that simply means is if you have Kangen machine in your home and you are taking water from this technology, you are getting the original source of water to your body systems. And the water will do one thing in your body first, to flush out acidity and takes your body back to origin. So your body naturally begin to heal itself. So you're highly welcome to tonight's presentation. Like I said, my name is Adeyemi. CC to B, we are running this vision since last year, August, and God has been with us. There is no how we can talk about water without looking at the regular water that we have. Okay, what are we actually drinking? A lot of companies produce this plastic water. There is a preservative on these plastics, okay, called bisphenol. This chemical is highly hazardous, is highly dangerous. The longer the water stays in these plastics, the more emission. Bisphenol is actually present in every plastic that we also have at home. But the difference between this one is that water sits on these plastics for too long. For example, if you look at the production state of every plastic water, most companies produce at 7 pH, and they take it to another one proof. But before it gets to you and I, okay, before we open the lock, the water must have stayed minimum of 1.5 months to 2 months, okay? And that chemical will have been leached into the water that will destroy the water. That is why since last year, August, we practically test so many plastic water productions in Nigeria, and none could actually come closer to what I'm about to show us today. Now, bisphenol is one of the chemicals that is responsible to disease, both adult and children. So we need to stop taking water from these plastics, because our human body is made up of 70-75% of water. So our body needs more of quality and healthy water, okay? So that body can heal itself. Here is a world map, and distribution of the Kangen machine started in 1974. The first production was a bigger version of the machine, which it was distributed to hospital for make use of, so that people can get healing faster from the hospital. Until 1994, 20 whole year, Kangen machine were distributing in hospital. 1994, they decided to produce domestic model after test running Kangen machine in Japan for a whole 20 years, and they see the kind of result that they have achieved. Okay, that was when they now produce domestic model unit called SD501, okay, for home use, so that the success they've recorded on using the Kangen machine in hospital can also be extended to families, so that less people will come into hospital for treatment. That was how the distribution began until 2003, when distribution moved to New York, United States of America. From New York, they were able to spread to so many countries of the world, and that was why we have a central office in New York, okay? Over 25 countries were running business, over 42 locations. Not until last year, when the company looked at what we are doing, okay, in Nigeria, that the distribution has also been stable in the market, and they quickly give approval, and Nigeria was open. So Nigeria is the only country that have Enagic office in the whole Africa for successful distributions of Kangen machine in the whole Africa. So if you are a guest in the house, I want to specially welcome you to pre-launching of Kangen distributions in the whole Africa. All right. So welcome to the world of Enagic. Kangen water, change your life. So here is the genesis of Kangen technology around the world. So here is the location where this group of Japanese doctors collect water from France, from Mexico, Germany, and India, and Saudi Arabia is the fifth one. You can see people queuing up, and they call it miracle water. Now, this is the research, the result of the research done by a group of Japanese doctors led by Shiriata, okay? And discovered that all mountain water contains same property, and this property is not present in the regular water that we consume, and that property is called active hydrogen. Active hydrogen, if it is present in the water that we consume, it will contain three major properties, which is antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. Negative ORP is oxidation reduction potential. It is negative. While in the regular water that we consume, it is positive. What does that mean? It means that Kangen water and rock water, it is free from oxidation, while the regular water that we consume is oxidation present. Okay, so this is the three properties that we're going to check in the water tonight. So here is the level look SD501 domestic model unit, produce the same quality of water that the bigger version of the machine produced. Since 1994, they've been distributing these wonderful technologies around the world. Okay, and this machine produced 5 different types of water. But the first water that we drink, it can, step up the pH, okay, from 8.0, which is the minimum. If you press the button of Kangen again, it will move it to 9.0. If you press it again, third time, then it will land you in 9.5. Now, some people do call it 7 different types of water. It's correct. If you call it 5 different types of water, you are correct. Okay? But the 3-1 is a drinkable one, meaning you can change the pH. Okay? There are people that they have to start from the 8.5 before they can move to 9.0 before they land in 9.5. The next button is clean water, which is 7.0. Okay? That is for taking medication. We're going to talk about it. Then the next one is beauty water for ladies. If you're a lady in the house and you want to look more beautiful, you want to look more outstanding, you want your husband to cherish you more, and also guys that want to look more beautiful, more handsome, you don't want it to present in your face, you want to delay aging in your physical outlook. Beauty water is fantastic. Get your Kangen machine. The next button is strong Kangen water, which is number 4. It is 11.5. We're also going to talk about it. Lastly, strong acid water 2.5, which is hand sanitizer. We're also going to talk about all this. All the 5 different types of water coming out from Kangen technology is for the usefulness of the whole family to live a healthy life. So the first water coming out from Kangen machine, which is called Kangen water, for drinkable for everyone. Has 3 major properties. So we're going to check the property number 1, which is antioxidation. Antioxidation means it is free from oxidation, and immediately the water will move from rottenness to oxidation present. Okay, I mean to antioxidant. That is why the water has a lot of healing property in present. And if you drink water that is rich in antioxidant, it will do what? Slow down aging process, because of that minus of oxidation, that is, oxidation is not present, it becomes antioxidant. We all know the importance of antioxidant in the body systems. It's get rid of any form of oxidative stress in our cell, and that makes us to slow down in aging process, because antioxidant is needed in our body on daily basis. Now, are you aware that we live in a very high oxidation environment? That is why the food we consume, the water we drink, everything around, once it is open to the air, because oxidation is present in the air, then it will be oxidized. It will be oxidized. Okay? Please, your voice is disturbing, but I will take it on mute. All right, thank you. Now, oxidation, because it is present in the air, everything practically is actually present with oxidation. Okay? And that is why you see oxidation is related to aging, because the faster we live in a highly oxidation environment, the faster we age. Okay? To tell us that it's present in the air, when you open a fresh apple, it is fresh. Less than 10-15 minutes, the apple that is fresh becomes brown. That to tell you that the environment is highly oxidized. Another object that we can also see to oxidation is tomato. When tomato is fresh, a woman will cook a very wonderful and healthy meal for the family. But once the tomato becomes rotten, that is oxidation present. Then the soup will definitely lost its taste. Okay? So what we are actually saying here is that in tomato and apple, you will know oxidation present. Okay? But when it comes to water, you cannot know, because water is transparent in nature. Living tissue plus oxidation in water is equal to sickness. That is, if the water you consume is oxidation present, then for a longer consumption, it will bring acidities, and this will invite disease in our body system. Now, water starts from fresh to oxidation present. When water moves from fresh to oxidation present, it doesn't change taste, smells, or color. It remains the same. You can only see some particles on the water faces, but if you check the taste, that's why you left it open for a little while, you cannot know. The only thing that can tell you that water is oxidation present is by using ORP meter. Is an apparatus. ORP meter means oxidation reduction potential meter, is the only thing that can tell you that water is oxidation present. And if you punch the meter into a fruit, it will read you millivolt of negative 100 or a little bit above 100. Okay? In cod liver oil, in Lipton or Chinese tea or whatever, vitamin C, their antioxidant present there is below 100. Corn olive oil is about 200, but a glass cup of Kangen water is giving you negative ORP 400 and above. It determines how fresh you fed the water from the machine. That is why every home needs to have the machine, so that shining your regular water in your building to the machine will give you separation of positive electron and negative electron. Okay? But if you look at the tap water we consume, and soft drinks, canned drinks, purified water or reverse osmosis water or distilled water, they are all chemically induced. So they are all oxidation present. So if the reading is coming out from the machine, once there is no a minus, then it is silent plus. Plus means oxidation present. Plus means rotten water, okay, or rotten drinks. Whatever the drinks, they use the meter to check. And this will put a lot of oxidation in the cell, in the body tissue. And we all know that in the presence of acidity in our body systems, that is when cancerous cells can be able to what? Multiply and spread all over the body. So here we are going to check a video that will help us to have understanding more about oxidation and antioxidant. Now, this meter is called ORP meter. So we have first the presence of tap water, that's the regular water that Kangen machine need. The next one is reverse osmosis water. The next one is mineral water, that is chemically induced water. The third one, is also chemically induced water. Then soft drink. Soft drink represents all sugar drink. While the next one is Kangen water, which is the fresh collect from Kangen machine. Right? The fresher it is, the more antioxidant, the better and the better. Okay? Now, the ORP meter, we begin to bring up a reading by dropping the sensitive part of the machine into the water. Once a reading is shown in negative, then it means that it is free from oxidation. But now you can see the tap water is reading no minus, 450 thereabout. The reverse osmosis is 450 and above. Okay, mineral water is also 450 and above, but check soft drinks. Okay, soft drinks, it moves above 500, meaning the more you drink that, the more you are bringing acidity to your body systems, a lot of oxidative stress. But Kangen water is showing negative 500 and above. Now, that negative, immediately it goes into your body system, becomes electron, and it begins to penetrate every nook and corner of your body systems, because your body system, for healing to happen in your body systems, the millivolts charge of, electron in your body should be at least 50 and above. But Kangen water is giving you 500 and above to 700 if it's very fresh that you collect it. So this is the healing system that Kangen water will create to your body system. So it will move your body to the healing, giving strength to all the cells, and the white blood cells and red blood cells. So body begin to heal itself naturally. This is the secret behind Kangen water. And this negative you are seeing in this water, it becomes electron in your body systems. That is oxygen. That oxygen shock cancerous cells in the body systems. That is, cancerous cells cannot survive in the presence of this oxygen that we're talking about, that is present in Kangen water, and is lack in every water that we will consuming. That is why since the last year, August, when I see this, I stop taking regular water. I take my Kangen water, and it's also showing. You can see that in my face. So there is the equations of Kangen water. A glass cup of Kangen water equates to a fruit. I talked about the millivolt of negative of antioxidant present in Kangen and also in fruit. For you to get the equivalent of a glass cup of Kangen water antioxidant present, you will need to eat a stick of banana of 94 stick, which practically it is impossible for anybody to consume. But can you drink Kangen water? Yes. So in carrot, you need to take 38 carrot stick, which invariably it is actually impossible for anyone to do that. So this is the value equations of antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water, meaning in a day you can take even up to 10, which you cannot do that in the fruit or in vitamin C that you consume. So that is why you say every homes in Nigeria need to put a budget to have Kangen machine installed in their home so that they can live to enjoy the fruit of their labor. The second property that we're going to check in Kangen water is called alkalinity. Okay, this is most popular, but I want to expose you to something about alkaline tonight. First, you can make a water, or let's say we have two types of alkaline ways of making alkaline water. Number one, the first one I call ionized, which is Kangen water. The second one is induced. Induced means you add something to regular water to make it alkaline. For example, add lime into irregular water, it becomes automatic alkaline water. Add baking soda into water, automatically it becomes alkaline. There are a lot of bottles sold by network marketing company. If you get one, you can pour irregular water into it, After about 10-15 minutes, it becomes alkaline. Check it with pH, it gives you alkaline. But all that is called induced alkaline. Now, what is the bad about that induced alkaline? The molecular structure of induced alkaline and regular water is still remain because you didn't separate anything. Rather, you only even add something into the water. So when you drink it, it still give you the same feelings of the regular water, meaning your tummy will feel the presence of induced alkaline. So for your body to get access to the alkaline there, your kidneys, your liver will be the one to break it down to a smaller unit before your body cells can get access to the reason why you drink the alkaline water. So that's why a lot of doctors say such alkaline, you need to desist. As a matter of fact, you can't even drink up to 8 pH of induced alkaline. If you do so, within a short time, you started seeing the effect in your body system. But when you present Kangen water, even tell someone that 9.5, for those that understand alkalinity, they will begin to, want to start argument. But tell them this is natural one because, wow, is it natural? A regular water goes into Kangen machine. You will see the titanium rock inside the machine will separate positive electron out and the negative one, which the molecule already break down to a smaller unit. So as you are drinking it, your kidney have no business in breaking anything down because that separation makes the water molecule to become a smaller unit. So your body hydrates it within a 30 seconds at optimal level. It goes straight to your cell and started doing wonder in your body. The next is begin to feel that you need to go to the restroom because the detoxification will begin immediately. So that is why you can get up to even 9.5 as pH for you to consume in your body system. Now, to tell pH, we need potential hydrogen pH tester, what is the agent, and also the pH chart. Chart start from 0 and end in 14. The middle of the chart is 7, which is neutral. That is any water that receives pH tester, liquid, and it gives you green, that is neutral. Now, anything below 7, which is light green, yellow, orange, red, is acid water. For a longer consumption, it will lead to disease in the body systems. It will destroy the cell and create acidity that invited cancerous cells to survive, to spread, to multiply. But anything above 7 is alkaline. And in the presence of alkalinity, cancerous cells cannot breathe. So it becomes healthy body. So let's watch another video that also gives us good insights about alkaline. We are still using the same water, and here we have the pH tester. So we are going to do the little drop of the liquid in each of the water, and the color begin to change. Then you will know where the water falls on. The first is tap, second is reverse. Mineral, you can see the mineral already on pH of above 7, which is alkaline too. But the only one that is purple there is Kangen water, which is above 9 pH. Natural. Okay. Now, immediately before you drink Kangen water, you are drinking acid water. Immediately you started drinking Kangen water, your tissue begin to change from acid tissue to alkaline. That's what is happening by little pouring of Kangen water into the present water that is acid, move it straight to alkaline. So it develops your body to alkaline tissue immediately, and body begin to heal itself with the presence of the oxygen present in first compartment we check, then healing begins. But watch, if you are a lover of taking soft drinks destroy the body system. Sugar destroy the body system. A cup of sugar into a healthy body. The water in the cup now is healthy because it's alkaline. A cup of it, drop into it, it moves that alkalinity back to acid to tell you how concentrated this sugar is. This is what I saw in the month of August last year. I said no to Fanta because I'm addicted to Fanta. Because I tell my children I will not drink anything that is black because I'm a black man. So I love my Fanta. But since last year August, it has not get access to my mouth because it does a lot of damage to the body system. When people smoke cigarette, we look at them as a serious fellow. That's why the fact smoker die young, written on the pack, they see smoke. But you are aware that smoke will destroy the lungs. That is what it will do. But This something that we put in our fridge, that ignorantly or innocently we give it to our children, this guy destroyed the whole organs of the body systems. Are you also aware that our body needs sugar? But the sugar that our body needs is present in carrot, is present in all the fruit. That is kind of sugar that body can metabolize. It's called sucrose. But the chemically made sugar is a destroyer to our body systems. That is one of the things that causes cancer in the human body. So Kangen water is the only healthy water that your body needs, that you need to give to the members of your family. Now, to know more about alkaline and acidic, there's a doctor called Dr. Otto Erik Warburg. He's a German doctor. He did a research in 1923 and got the Physiology Nobel Prize. In 1931, in his works, The Metabolism of a Tumor, he demonstrated that all forms of cancers are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. What is the meaning of hypoxia? Lack of oxygen. The same oxygen he's talking about is what you see the millivert of 500 and above in Kangen water. If you are getting Kangen water fresh from the machine, it gives you 700 and above. That is a healing property, because immediately it goes there, it begins to deal with acidity in the body. Because when the oxygen is not present in the body systems, acidosis begin, and when acid dominates in the body, cancerous cells strikes and begin to expand. That is cancer. So he said, deprive a cell 35% of oxygen within 48 hours, said this cell can become cancerous cells in the body system. So I don't know how, maybe you have cancerous in your body systems. Please locate somewhere, either any water collecting center, and begin to change your water to Kangen and destroy all these killer out of your body system. Now, the third property is called microclusters. Microcluster is talking about the molecule structures of the water, which small water clusters lead to easy absorption. If the water is molecule is in unit, then there will be easy absorption. There will be faster penetration of the water to the cell. Human body is made up of 70% of water. So the remaining 30%, what food can fall on. So we have more of what we eat than what we, more of what we drink than what we eat. So we're more of drink and eat. It's not just what you eat alone. No. The water takes larger larger organs of the body system, which is 70%. That's why they also state the ratio of statistical ratios of the water in organs in each. In the blood, 82%. So the remaining one of the blood, we have platelets, the white blood cells and red blood cells and all that. So when the water is lacking in the blood, what happens? The platelet begin to close together with what we call triglyceride, which is the sitting part of cholesterol that causes, the blood to clot, and it will return the pressure back to the heart. That is IBP. So all this is your body need quality microcluster water. Now, two things that you are going to benefit by if your water is micro-sized unit. Number one, supply nutrient into the body. Where are you getting nutrient from? From food you consume, from supplement you consume, from fruit you consume. Those nutrients present there, the water you drink after those meals will determine whether the good nutrient of those food will get to your body. If the water is micro, then it will take it faster to your body system. Also, detox, channel waste out of the body. The waste of the food you consume, the waste of the fruit you consume, because every food you consume, your body cannot make use of everything. That's why you see some adults that in a week they only have maybe twice, 3 times, two times in a week of toilet, yet they consume morning and evening. That means 14 times food in a week, and you only have 2 times of bowel. So where are the remaining food that you have consumed? It stocks in the colon. That's why they say there is a death in the colon. So micro water will do what? Will help your bowel to move on morning and evening. If you are the type that you only had morning bowel, by the time you started drinking Kangen water, you see that you'll be having both morning and evening. So that means all the waste in your colon begin to push out. So we need to change our water to Kangen so that, because it is micro size in unit. Microclusters is talking about better hydration. If the water is hydrate, if it's micro, that's where it can hydrate. Hydration means your body swimming in water. So that is when elimination of toxins can happen. Regular water is HO in clusters. The molecule is about 15 to 20. You can see the way it clusters together. Physical eyes cannot detect these molecules you are seeing. It was used in microscopy to snap. So it is a large cluster and it limits absorption to the body. So this is what you feel when you drink a regular water into your body systems. What happens? Your tummy will be full. You are bloated. And even when you are bloated with that water, your mouth will ask you to drink more. You'll be feeling that you should drink, but your tummy is full. What happened? Because your body is not seeing it as water. Why? Because the structures of the water is large. And this feeling will now take us to go and start looking for cold water. And that wasn't the case because the cold has also made the water to become more larger. Now, if you are not getting satisfaction also from the cold, the next is you start looking for soft drinks. This is how we begin to complicate our body system, but we are not getting the solution yet. But I'm telling you, the solution is standing in front of you here. The same water go through Kangen machine. Kangen will separate simultaneously with the weakness in it. That's why if you have not been to our office and you have not seen the Kangen machine, this is what you need to go to a center and see how the separation. You see that a particular water is coming out from down the machine and the other one is coming from the top. The top one is the one that is micro-size in unit. So it breaks it out from 15, 20 to 5 to 6 to a smaller unit for easy what? Absorption and faster consumer by your body system. So I have another video that is going to help us on this too. Now we have a tea bag. To make a tea, we normally boil the water because at boiling state of regular water, it becomes micro. That's why the tea will bruise out. So here we're using 2 tea, and we're pouring Kangen water and regular tap water. Tap water is by the right hand, while the Kangen is by the left. So you can see Kangen has bring out the tea, while the regular water is still struggling. So this is what happens to your body when you drink regular water. Your body is not getting access to the water. It will take a longer time. Why Kangen will hydrate your body at optimal level within a split second. Now, what we want to do next is nutrient. Okay, we are measuring the same nutrient in the tea in the same size in 2 cups. That is after you consume good food. Your wife cook a very wonderful meal to you and you now drink the regular water. Because regular water is large, it will destroy the nutrient in the food. What happens? Kangen water multiply the nutrient in the tea. So this is what happens after you eat a good food and you drink Kangen water and you drink a regular water. Regular water destroy the nutrient. Why Kangen water multiply? So these are the benefits you are getting by having Kangen machine in your home. It's not just water. Water is different to water. This is why we have been getting a lot of testimony, because this 3 property makes the water to heal the body, takes the body from the present state, flush out acidity, and move it to how God has made it. So naturally, the body begins to work. It just gives a strength to the cell, to every, organs of the body, and the body begins to work, take care of itself. That is the secret of Kangen machine. So what I'm presenting to you today is not just something that have not been approved or endorsed by professionals. Not only endorsed, not only approved, but write books. I'm presenting to you first Dr. Romishinya. Dr. Romishinya is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Write this book called Enzyme Factor. He is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from your back end to gain access to your internal system and perform operation. So this man, he is a co-inventor of that procedure. So he wrote 4 books before he died. This is one of the books. The next book is Dave Carpenter. Dave Carpenter is a naturopathic doctor. He wrote this book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. That is where we are getting our slogan from. Now, another one is Bob Wright, director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote this book called Killing Cancer, Not People. This is the thing that you need in order for you to know more about Kangen water and also about water. This is where I'm drawing my energy, my strength from. Now, this Bob Wright is a director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. This body that is heading, he knew that if anybody have cancer, they would recommend it to go for chemo. And chemo destroy the body. Chemo kill both the good cells and the bad cells, and is a very high high therapy in the body system that it pains. You even pay a lot and you go through a serious heavy pains. And the success rate is very, according to Dr. Romishinya, he said success rate of chemo inside this book of rejuvenation, he said, is about 2.3%. Meaning out of 100 people that went for chemo, only about 2 people will survive. The many people, what happened? They made their case to be worse than the way they met it. So he discovered something amazing in Kangen. That's why he write this book as a proverb to them, that I would rather kill the cancer than killing of the people. That's why I wrote this book. It's in Amazon. If you want to get it, go to Amazon and get it. You can pay and they will deliver it to you. Okay? But we don't have it presently here. All right? So let's check what they say about this technology. On killing cancer, not people, first on chapter 6 of this book, it said step 3 of the cancer diet. Restructures ionizer water could save your life. Restructures ionizer water could change your life, save your life. On page 158, it said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. On page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, I would choose SD501 made by Enagic company. Simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. See, when you have Kangen machine in your home, you have a Rolls Royce in water that will take care of your health. Even put the price, the same price they are selling since then is what they are still selling in the US. So if price change in Nigeria, you know that it's our currency that is changing. Now, to Kangen water, being in business 30 years ago, because Kangen, energy company has been on since, he wrote this book 19 years ago. So Kangen, energy business has been on since 49 years. So by next year, June, by special grace, all road lead to Lusaka, Japan. Okay? All road lead to Lusaka, Japan. So let's go for that. Lastly, on page 170, it said, I have no financial interest in energy company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. This, they do it willingly, in order when you see someone that is sick or having a critical condition, it is not the end of life. You can still help them, and which we have been doing. Every day we receive a lot of testimony from different people. Now, Dr. Romishinya, he is a professor of surgery in Aba Eastern College of Medicine and chief endoscopy from the mouth to gain access to the internal system. He performed over 360,000 of colonoscopy. On page 159 of enzyme factor, it says Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH of range between 8 to 9, and they consider the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The 3 properties that we just discussed is what it's talking about that is present in the water. Well, that is why the healing is really happening. When you change your water, change your life. So these other books he wrote. I also have the last one, which is the enzyme, rejuvenation enzyme. Everything about him is talking about cell, talking about colon and all that. That is where he's starting his own healing for. So if you want the book, I have enzyme factor, which is 4,000 naira. I also have change your water, change your life. So kindly locate to our office in Adeyemi Jones. You can have access to it, or you order it from Amazon. They are all in Amazon. You can order it in Amazon. Thank you. Now, here is testimony recorded by Dr. Romishinya. This is someone with the inflammation. Inflammation means the body is too acidic, and the body needs alkaline, and it's not present in the consumption of our food on daily basis. So body goes to the joint where we have the cartilage. Cartilage is 100% alkaline. You begin to draw from it because the body needs alkaline for daily use. So that will lead to inflammation. That is arthritis or rheumatoid become too severe. 3 months after drinking Kangen water, the whole system is back to normal. So here is someone with breast cancer and chronic constipation. Okay, you can see the colon, a lot of residues, a lot of death, a lot of waste is deposited there. 3 months after drinking Kangen water, you can see the whole place is cleansed of all the cells, everything is back up and running. That is fantastic Kangen water. So this someone is having cancer, is already running through chemo. Remember, chemo is a targeted therapy. It kills both the good and the bad cells of the body. It left the person with no energy, no ability to sleep becomes so difficult for such person that is going through chemo. God will not allow this to happen to any one of us or our loved one. You can see the whole cell, everything is dead. 3 months after drinking, scent is back to the cell. Okay, that is why we are using Kangen water to rescue a lot of people. These are first testimony of cancer. Another person shared with me some days ago. I didn't even know that woman, she's a cancer survivor, courtesy of Kangen water. But she didn't want to, people, they like to hide themselves and all that. Well, I don't blame her, but I don't see the reason why you should. But this one you cannot hide because I know we started the case together. We started it together. I remember the day they brought her, okay? She discovered cancer in her body in year 2020. In 2021, they placed her on 6 doses of chemo in Bangkok University, Ogun State, in Agoy Woyede. Now, May last year, or second week of May, she has finished the 6 doses. But she said she's not having it right with her body. Her friend gave her a call in the month of August that there is a miracle water in Maryland, and she said she's finished the chemo. She's looking for miracle. That's why she has to calm down. So Mine Simon saw her, said, hey, well, kindly give her a glass cup of 11.5, which we did. 10 minutes after, we started supplying her 9.5. And less than 35 to 40 minutes, she started stooling and peeing. Detoxification began. That was our first testimony. Every 10, 15 minutes, you go to the restroom in Maryland to go and pee and poo-poo. This is the beginning of testimony. All the residue in her body started flushing out immediately. Second testimony also happened the same day. She got home around 6 o'clock. Before 7, she slept up. She said since she started chemo, she has never had a sound sleep. So that's why we have been recording and using her to show to people that Kangen water is really, really fantastic. So the photograph we are seeing on the screen, the first is before, after is 5 weeks after. The third one is in 9 months after. You can see how she's looking radiant. So help someone close to you today. Kangen machine produced 5 different types of water. We only talk about one water, which is the drinkable one that has step of 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5. The next one is clean water. Clean water is a fantastic water for medication. That is, if you have Kangen water in your house, please don't use it to take your medication. Use natural water or the regular water you have, okay? Since you don't have the machine, so just get your regular water to take your medication. Give 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after the drop before you can resume back your Kangen water. Now, neutral water is also used as the best water for the babies because we are all naturally born as alkaline body system. That's why you see, when you go to where a new baby is born, you see a very wonderful, nice smells. But when you go to old people's home, what happens? Very bad acidic smells because the body is too acidic. So baby don't need alkaline water. What you give them is click the green button and give them the neutral water. Nigerian doctor says that mothers should not give water to babies. But let me remind you and flash your brain back. When we're small, they're using teaspoon to feed us water then. I remember that vividly. Why? What has happened? We have destroyed our environment. We have destroyed our water. So having Kangen machine in your home, click the green button and collect from the front hose, supply your baby from dayhood. Okay? Don't do exclusive breastfeeding when you have Kangen machine. If you don't have Kangen machine, then you can go for your doctor recommendation by exclusive 6-month breastfeeding without water. Okay? The next water is beauty water for ladies. I told you, I have something for you guys. Beauty water is fantastic. If you are a woman and you really want to keep your beauty, you want to keep your beauty radiating so that your husband will not look outside. I have the water here. You can see I've been using this for how many months now? And that's why you see this face is shining the way you are seeing it. You can bathe with beauty water. It's the best toner. You can use any spray bottle, inner perfume bottle, okay? Pour it inside and begin to use it. The pH of beauty water is 5.5. It has a same pH of your skin and the same pH of Johnson & Johnson one, which is a toner that they pay like this little bottle about 10,000. So once you have Kangen machine in your home, you have enormous of beauty water and a wonderful toner. It helps the hair, lustrous the hair. Your head is tangling. Spread beauty water. Use a comb. It will move immediately. Very fantastic. All the tangling will be removed. And also help the skin. Okay, moisturize all the wrinkles, all the sunburns and all that. So really, really fantastic. We also have an spa. If you have the money, we can help you to install an spa. It's about 3 million naira. You install it directly in your bedroom so that the shower that's coming on your head is directly beauty water. It's good to have money so that you can enjoy life. And spa is really very, very good. A woman was giving me testimony about an spa. He said it's really fantastic. You need to have it. It's a correct spa, direct spa from your bedroom in your home. So, or if you don't have, buy your Kangen machine, use your bucket to collect and take it to your bedroom and shower your body. Your body will absorb it according to Dr. Dan himself. Your body will suck the beauty water in. It will open the pores and it go in immediately. So let's go on the last fourth and to the last water that will make number 5th. So number 4 water is called 11.5. Strong alkaline water. 11.5 is not suitable for anyone to drink, not recommended for you if you don't have any serious health challenge. Now, we use 11.5. In fact, as a matter of fact, when Kangen machine was produced in Japan, they are not allowing anyone to drink 11.5. It was when they entered US in 2003, Dr. US discovered that 11.5 facilitates healing process in the body system. So you can take a little of it if you have a serious health challenge. So those people that can take at least two cups of 11.5 in a day is people that have stage 4 cancer. Take a glass cup in the morning and another glass cup in the night. Why regular time you take your regular 9.5? I mean, be collecting it fresh from the machine so that you can quickly destroy, take power from the hand of the cancerous cells in the body system. So we get the result amazing. Any kind of disease you have, you can only take a glass cup in the morning while you take your regular water, at least minimum of 3 liters or 4 liters. Depends on your body mass. Okay, we determine the ratio of water that your body needs. But mostly women are 3 liters, while men are usually 4 liters. Okay, so then if you now have the Kangen machine in your home, you also use 11.5 to go green. Go green means to wash fruit, vegetables, rice, beans, and all that. All this food that we're cooking in our kitchen, a lot of chemicals has been used as a preservative, as a pesticide, as a lot that is killing, is also contributing to our health. So mothers in the house, how do you wash your vegetables? Is a question that you need to answer. So remember, all fruits, all whatever is coming from the farm. So farmer use oil-based chemical. The reason for that is farmer knows that oil and water don't mix. That's why they use oil-based chemical. But when they go back to harvest the crops that they have sprayed, because when they fall on the water chemical, it will not be washed up. So when they go back to also harvest, they bring all those crops to the market and we buy and bring home. So mother that knows this, they want to use Senegal or salt, but this cannot remove, cannot help. But having Kangen machine in your home is another fantastic. Just click the strong Kangen, which is the last button down, and the front hose will dispense 11.5. And that 11.5, you can soak your beans, your rice, your turkey, your apple, those smoothies that you want to do in your house, soak it in 11.5. 11.5, less than 2 minutes, you see the chemical that farmer has sprayed. Are you aware that they're using sniper now to preserve beans? That's why you don't see weevils in beans anymore. A lot of chemicals are going to our body, and this contribute to the greater of a lot of diseases you are seeing out there. So Kangen machine is not just a water machine. It's a total holistic health machine that every home cannot but to have it. So let's watch what the testimony of how 11.5 can help in getting rid of pesticide. Here we have a sesame oil. Okay, we also have tap water and 11.5. Remember, oil and water don't mix. But let's see what happens. Oil will stay afloat, which is the regular. The water goes down. Okay? But in the case of 11.5, because of the microcrystal capability of 11.5, it has the power to break both the oil and the water and mix them together that you cannot separate them. That's why it is so easy for you to use it on the fruit or on your beans, or your rice, a lot of waxing stuff on your what do you call it, apple. Suck it, you see the wonder what 11.5 will do to that apple. A lot of chemicals. They won't allow that, they won't spray the red one of the apple. Tap water cannot remove the pesticide. It can only remove dust and sand. For 11.5, what the result less than a minute. That is why you see everyone need to have Kangen machine, because for our health. This cannot remove anything. Only the dust. The water still remains the way it is. Nothing is being removed. Nothing changed from the tomato. But what 11.5? Because of the power of microcluster capability, it has the power to break the oil and emulsify and get rid of the pesticide, the herbicide. What you are seeing there is not a tea, it's the chemical that have been sprayed by the farmer. And all this is contributing to the state of our health. If you want to choose among all this, which food will you eat? Of course, you eat the one that the Kangen 11.5 has been raised, or the pesticide. So if you look at it on strawberry, you can see before. Look at the one, the yellow one is the one removed by 11.5, while the white one is the regular water. If it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy protect himself. If this is water, he does not need to protect all this, because you know that this chemical is very, very hazardous, very, very dangerous. That's why he's doing all this. That's why most farmers usually have two farms, one for personal consumption, the other one for profit making. So be on the no side and protect your health and the health of your family. Now, this is it. The last water, which is coming out from Kangen machine, Level Look SA501, produce the wonderful water again called strong acid water. Once you click strong Kangen water, the last button, 11.5 come out from the front hose. The weight of 11.5 is 2.5. 2.5 is another fantastic water. And this 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in hospital in Japan in 70s. Now, 2.5 destroyed germs 99.9%. Now, as I'm spraying it now, if there's any germs around, they are all in trouble. After you shave or you barb your hair, this is a fantastic water that you can use. If you have any skin rashes or dandruff or whatever, this is a fantastic water. 2.5, it destroyed 99.9% of germs. In UAE, it was given a certification as a hand sanitizer during the COVID. I don't want to go into that story. Okay. Now, 2.5 disinfect. They use in hospital to sterilize equipment, surgical equipment. This is what they use in Japan. Okay, even in date, they are still using it. The weight of 11.5 will give you strong acid water, which is fantastic. And also, you can also use it for so many things. You wake up in the morning, you have a bad breath, you have sore throat, 2.5 is the best. It helps to solve all manner of skin issue, skin disease. You have a wound that is not healed, gangrene of what we call it, diabetic soil. This is a fantastic one. We have been giving it to a lot of people and I've been helping them. So it's really fantastic. We want to mop the floor. You can even see they are spraying it the other time. I watched a video before I started this, which I played for the house. They were using to spray on the pesticide in the farm, okay, in Japan. Okay, if you can do that, then that means you can help the mosquito. Somebody said, if you spray 2.5 in your house, you won't see mosquito. Very fantastic. And by using it in the farm to get rid of all those pests and all that, that means you can also repair mosquito. Really, really fantastic. You might not believe it. Until you try 2.5, you find the amazing on it. So let's check 2.5 on the skin. This one that is having eczema, you can see 2 weeks after spraying 2.5, drinking 9.5 to the internal body to take care of the problem from the internally, why 2.5 will take care of the external body. The result is amazing. So this is a psoriasis, very stubborn skin problems, okay, before and after. This is another man who have psoriasis, very, very stubborn skin issue, okay. For 15 years, this guy been carrying this problem around, but 60 days of drinking Kangen water and using 2.5 at the outer body, the result is amazing. This is Suzanne in Singapore. You can see how this psoriasis have turned her face to a monster. In less than 2 months, the result is amazing. House, This is fantastic technology that I'm presenting to you. A lot of certificate award given to Kangen machine, but we like to talk about some certificates like 3. 1, Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine as a medical device. Then International Standard Organization certified Kangen machine with 13,485. The same certification given to all medical equipment around the world. Go to any hospital, you see the same certificate by International Standard Organization. So Kangen machine is the only home appliances that is a medical device. So you need to have your own machine in your home. In 2003, when Kangen distribution entered United States of America, Water Quality Association of United States of America give a gold seal, and every other certificate from United States of America was also given to Kangen machine. It is a premium product. No other organization have these 3 certificates. So here is a 5 different type of water produced by Kangen machine. Level Look SZ501 is not an alkaline machine. It's not a water purifier, because no purifier will do this medical device, or better still call it Kangen machine. This is fantastic. You need to offer to your family. This is a factory in Lusaka since 1974. Every machine technician is allocated to start from the beginning to the end to finish it, and there's a serial number allocated to every technician, and that same serial number, when you buy the machine, is also for you as your own warranty, 5 years of the machine. Now, do you see value in this machine? Do you see value? What value can you place? If you find a value in this machine, please kindly go to the chat box and type 777. Type 77 in appreciation or in value or to what I'm presenting, or you see value in this machine. Go to the chat box and type 77. While I take a little time to drink my Kangen water, please share to everyone in the house. A lot of people have been going to the chat box. I want to appreciate you for seeing value in this. Thank you. A lot of people, Florence, Olad, David, Apa, Adegoke, Oladayo. Thank you for the 777. I appreciate you, Florence, Itua, Annie, Danny, Yetunde. Thank you, Jafet Obiora, my brother from Akure. I will appreciate you all for this. Okay. So you can see value. So you see that is the best gift you can give to your family. Do you agree with me? It's the best gift ever that you can give to your family. Every homes need to have it. That's why we take it as a priority or as a campaign. Since last year, August, said we will not rest, we will not sleep until every homes have it. If 1% or 2% of Nigerians can have this, I think we've done a wonderful to even. How many people have it presently? And we've got a lot of testimony around the town. So Level Look SZ501 is a medical device. It comes with 5 years warranty and flashing model of 7 solid titanium platinum plate. This is the mechanism that works inside the machine. That's the rock that inside the machine that does the wonder of separation of positive electron and negative electron. Now, the value for today, with the current exchange rate, okay, is 3,741 euro. Because we order from France, but we have machine already in Lagos because France opened market in Africa for us, which is Nigeria. So today price in Naira is 3 million. SZ501 is 3,741,000 Naira. Once we pay this, transfer this to our account, we need you to submit your means of identification, your email address, and your phone number. Then we process your machine and we deliver. The next will call us for installation. Durability of Kangen machine is minimum lifespan is 25 years. You see, I like to use this 5 years warranty and 25 years in this way. How? We love our family so much, so we like to give our family the best. We do everything. The reason why we are working is because we want to take care of our family. We want to give them good education, good life, nice house, good car. But let's just use only car. You see, whatever lifestyle you are creating for your family, if any of them fall sick, the whole body is very, very sick. Now, let me tell you, whatever lifestyle you have created, you need your good health to enjoy that lifestyle. You need a good health. So it should be the paramount objective of every homes. Now, let's look at this. to get a good Jeep, a nice SUV, in Nigeria today, if you are going for, let's say you are going for Benz, okay, maybe you are going to GLK, maybe around 65 to 70 million. Now, in 5 years, that car of 70 million that you buy, in 5 years, is that car, are you still riding current car? When your warranty just expired in Kangen machine. In 25 years, that car of 65 or 70 million naira, are you still riding motor or you're now riding a towing vehicle? That is how you need to put it. So if you want to buy those cars or you want to build a house, do you just wake up one day and put on your bucket and buy it? No, we put a budget to get it done. So that is why I do tell people, put a budget to also own this. If you have the privilege of having a loan, it is worth it. And pay small. Yes, it's worth it because this will save us the life. I meet a guy on Thursday. The one woman brought it is a cancer survivor in our midst. I didn't even know it was that day she shared her testimony. Now, this is it for you to know that a lot of people are going through a lot in terms of health because we are not in a health sector. So we don't understand what people are actually going through. Now, this guy, they discovered that he has a leukemia in 2020. So they took him to Turkey. So from Turkey, they placed him on chemo. So they finished the chemo. He spent about 6 months in Turkey and came back to Nigeria. 14 months after, which is last August, they discovered that he has a relapse. So he went back to Turkey again. When he get there, they said he has a relapse, so they cannot place him on chemo again. So then he has 2 options. Listen to the option. The first option is they have to take him for 2 years program of medicine. I don't know what they're going to do to his system. Ask me how much is this? 1.2 billion. The guy was saying he was shedding tears. He said they asked him to pay 1.2 billion for 2 years to be alive. After 2 years, he had to go again. And I asked him, what is the second option? The second option is this, that there's a drug they'll get for him. That drug, it contains about 120 sachets. So he only used for 1 month. Ask me how much is that drug? It's $4,200. I say, what? To stay alive? So somebody now introduced him, one health officer in Lagos introduced him to this woman that brought him to meet me on that day. In fact, that was when I started appreciating. If you are in a good health, that's why they say prevention is better than curative. It don't allow it to happen before you start looking for solution. That's why you need to put a budget to have your own Kangen machine. Now, the floor is open for you to ask questions. So the next machine is also K8. This is another brand. K8 has a 8 plate. One SD501 has a 7 plate. Those who have a 8 plate, K8. And the value of K8 is 4.730 million. Okay. This is also a fantastic one. It also have the same 5-year warranty and 25-year minimum lifespan. And also, this is a cap of what I've just presented. You agree with me? Kangen machine is priceless. It's the best gift. If you have the money right now, you feel like buying it and give it as a gift to your family. SA501 is fantastic. It's 3,741 euro. Only medical grade water machine. ISO 13,485 is a medical standard. So this is only home appliances that is a medical standard. So only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. No other organization can do this in the world. We have so many organizations, but this is the first and patented for Kangen for Enagic company. So 5 years warranty, 25 years minimum lifespan. Meaning in 25 years, you are just starting to use your machine. According to Mr. Oshiro, he said, this is the only machine you are going to use for a lifetime and also will it for the next generation. So one of the kind patented e-clinic, the machine has the auto servicing. It speaks, it talks to you, it tells you whatever it wants. If the place is it will tell you its potential. If you need services, it will tell you any services. So once you say cleaning, you don't fetch it, allow the water to run through the machine. Once it finishes running, then it will say Kangen water 9.5. It depends on the setting that it has. So this is my presentation, and here is the bank account details. You can screenshot and transfer your money. So now it is time for question and answer. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. The floor is open.